Where are you going? We haven't even started. Punchlines and plot twists. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hello and welcome back to the Punchlines and Plot Twists podcast. I'm your host, Caleb,
I'm your co-host, Slim.
and today we are going to be getting into a few different pop culture related topics. All of them are going to have a Marvel twist on them for this week. First up, we are going to talk about the Marvel Thunderbolts movie that is coming out in May. I believe it is May 2nd. That movie's coming out. We're both hyped for that. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what we expect from it and give you some theories that we have, and then our overall excitement levels. And then we're going to play a few games. We're going to do in honor of the NFL draft going on right now. We are going to do a heroes draft and a villains draft, and we're going to put our teams up against each other and see who wins that one. And then we're also going to play 20 questions, 2 rounds of that, where we're each going to pick a random character throughout the MCU. And then we're going to have 20 questions to try and guess that character correctly. Slim, how do you feel about Thunderbolts coming out?
Well, if you haven't seen our first episode where we talked about Daredevil Born Again,
Go check it out.
first of all, go check it out, of course. But I just want everybody to know, Caleb grew up on all the comics.
Yep.
He's in the MCU. He likes DC. He's
As you can
all
tell,
for
all
it.
of these Legos in the background behind both of us are mine. I am a huge Marvel, DC, Harry Potter, Star Wars nerd. I like all of it. I'm proud of it to be a nerd too. And I love this stuff. I have a lot of knowledge with this stuff. And for most of these conversations today, we are going to limit it to just the MCU. For the courtesy of Slim here, because he has just as much MCU knowledge as I do. But when we get into the comics knowledge, my bag is just a little too deep for him, and he can't handle the smoke. He wouldn't be able to handle the smoke. We tried earlier, and it didn't go too well for him, so we decided
We're
to keep
not
it just
talking
for
about
the
that,
MCU.
dude. The mics were not going. It does not matter.
But that being said, all right, Thunderbolts comes down May 2nd. It's Thunderbolts with an asterisk, too. I think that's going to be very important. Kevin Feige himself has said that we will find out why the asterisk is there in the title. That's been confirmed by Kevin Feige himself. In this movie, we'll find that answer out. I have been told there are 2 post-credit scenes to this movie. And that, by being told, I mean the Marvel influencers on TikTok. I love you guys. You guys keep me entertained and keep me informed. But they had a viewing of the premiere for Thunderbolts, and they gave me that specifically. Shout out to Soups for this knowledge. And Sammy J Reacts as well. There are 2 post-credit scenes in this movie, which gets me really excited for what's to come. And also, every influencer I have seen review this premiere, spoiler-free review. This is a spoiler-free podcast. This movie has not come out yet. We have not seen it. Everything we're talking about here is just a theory. Hypothetical. Yep. Has been fantastic, though. Everybody has raving reviews about this. People who have hated some of the previous Marvel podcasts or projects are raving about how awesome this one is. So I am extremely excited to get into this movie when it comes out. We will probably be going to see it that weekend. And we will probably do an episode reviewing it too, giving you a spoiler-free review at first, and then a spoiler review for the people who have seen it by that point. But yeah, so every review from people who have seen it have been very good, which is a good sign. There's no mixed reviews so far. I haven't seen a mixed bag at all. It's all just positive.
I haven't either. I think that's why I'm so excited to see it. I don't have as much background knowledge to the Thunderbolts, but just based off of the reviews that I've seen so far and the trailer that they've released, it looks like it's going to be a fantastic movie, and I'm excited to see familiar faces in a good Marvel project.
Yeah, absolutely. Quick break.
We're back.
Alrighty, we're back. In this movie, we will see Red Guardian, who we have seen before in the Black Widow movie. We will get Ghost, who we have seen in the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie. We will get Taskmaster, which we have also been introduced to in the Black Widow movie. We get Yelena Belova, who is Florence Mommy Few. And she was introduced to us in the Black Widow movie, but she was also appeared in the Hawkeye Disney Plus show. We will be getting Bucky Barnes back, played by good old Sebastian Stan.
Boy.
He was originally introduced in the MCU in Captain America: The First Avenger, and he has been in a multitude of projects since then. He's a fan-loved character; everybody knows and loves him. A counterpart to him in this team will also be U.S. Agent from the Disney Plus Captain America, or the Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show. Excuse me, where Bucky and Sam Wilson were kind of arguing over the shield, and in the meantime, U.S. Agent got the shield and killed the man with it. And then we will also be getting introduced to a new character called Bob. This guy, it's been pretty well reported now, and through the second main trailer that dropped, that has been confirmed that he is also going to be Sentry/Void, who in the comics is a very big deal. He will probably be a very big deal in the MCU going forward, especially going into Doomsday. He's a Superman-esque character with the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. What do you think about this team? What do you expect from this team in this movie? How do you feel about this team? And any other general thoughts about this?
I'm hoping just by the personalities of all of them that they clash.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of banter between them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like it kind of shows they don't get along the whole time, but they still get the job done, type of deal.
Yep.
I want to see that. I'm excited to see how they work together in the movie.
And these are all people who have been used, abused, and then discarded by their governments. And that's one thing they all have in common. I think even Bob will start to have that in common with them throughout this movie as this goes on. And yeah, I think that creates a very interesting dynamic between all these people who really don't have a lot of trust in others. And they're going to have to learn how to trust in each other. But there's also that curveball of, for those of you who don't know, in the comics, Void and Sentry are the same person. They're just two different personalities. With how powerful Void or Sentry is, that's one of the things that come with it. Is he has a split personality disorder, just like Moon Knight had in the Moon Knight TV show. And so they can't even trust one of their own members. Their most powerful member is also their biggest villain at the same time. And I think that is going to create a really interesting dynamic for these characters. And should create good cinema.
Yeah, I hope so. Like I said, I don't have a lot of background knowledge on it, but I am very excited to see this movie.
Absolutely. What do you think that asterisk means? What is your best guess as why there is an asterisk next to Thunderbolts?
Why? As to why?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you that. I don't know what it's going to be, but I do believe that's going to be the rest of the title.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you think it's going to be Thunderbolts something?
You know how it's Captain America Civil War?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be Thunderbolts, I don't know, something.
Okay. See, I think the asterisk is there because they're not really the Thunderbolts team.
They're going to change it?
See, in the comics, the Thunderbolts are headed and operated by Thaddeus Ross, who we just saw in Captain America: Brave New World turn into Red Hulk, played by Harrison Ford. This team is not headed by Harrison Ford's Thaddeus Ross, so it's going to be hard for them to be the Thunderbolts. So what I think they are going to be is the Dark Avengers. And that's why the asterisk is there, is because it's kind of that Thunderbolts ragtag of government operative kind of team up like the Thunderbolts is, and it's a lot of members from the Thunderbolts team. It's teams in the comics, but I think it's going to actually end up being the Dark Avengers, and that's why the asterisk is there. That's my best bet as well.
So are you thinking they're going to keep it Thunderbolts as the first movie,
Mm-hmm.
and they come out with a second? That's going to be the Dark Avengers or Dark Avengers something.
That
You
would
know.
be ideal, yeah. And
That's
probably
I like that.
post-battle world scenario after Doomsday
Yeah, I like
and
that.
Secret Wars.
And that would be a very creative way to do that too.
Mhm. Yeah, and I think the relationships are going to be a big factor in this movie, just like it was in the first Avengers movie. That's something that really drove that movie. And I think it's going to be the same case in this movie. Do you have any theories for something that you think is going to happen in this movie? Anything, or even for the post-credit scene? Any theories? Any long shots in the dark you want to throw out there?
I've been thinking about it really hard. I don't have nothing.
You don't think maybe a Robert Downey Jr. Cameo at the end, or a Fantastic Four cameo?
Oh yeah, no, I have been thinking about that actually. I think with the release or the upcoming release, I guess, of the Fantastic Four,
Mhm.
they might find a way to maybe tie them together or give you like a little look at the Fantastic Four. I feel like that might be one of the two post-credit scenes.
Mhm.
And I'd like to see that too.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. I think I find it hard to find a tie in to the Fantastic Four, since we know that that Fantastic Four movie is going to be set in a different universe. Um, but I do think that they are going to set up something to get people excited about Doomsday.
That would make more sense
So
too. Yeah.
maybe it will be a teaser about uh I really don't know. But I would assume it's going to be some form of tie-in to Doomsday. But I'm excited to see it. My overall excitement level for this movie on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give it to you straight up. I'm at an 11 for this movie. When I first heard this movie announced, I was probably at a 2, way back when it was announced several years ago at Comic-Con, or the Disney Expo. I can't remember which one it was. I didn't have high hopes for it. But as time has progressed and we've gotten more of the storyline, once I found out Sentry was going to be in this movie, I got even more excited. And then once the influencers got a hold of the movie and said that they like it and they love it, and they're people whose opinions I tend to agree with, I got extremely excited, and I am so ready for this movie. I'm ready for 2 post-credit scenes, and I know that one of them should probably be like a jokey, kind of gimmicky kind of post-credit scene, but the other one should be one that's important for some reason or another.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see that.
No, I am too.
What's your overall excitement on a scale from 1 to 10 for
Dude,
this movie?
I gotta give it a 9.
Yeah, not
I'm-
breaking the scale, but close to hitting the top of the scale.
Yeah, just because I don't have a lot of background knowledge into it,
Mhm.
like I don't really even barely know what to expect. But I feel like that's what's also making it so exciting for me.
And Sebastian Stan and Florence Pugh, you can't go wrong with that. Like, that's just a winning combo, just those two together.
Yeah.
And then you add the rest of this cast.
Oh, it's gonna be fantastic.
It's fantastic. And
Yeah.
Red Guardian, the guy who plays him, I can't remember his name, but he's freaking hilarious, and I think he's going to be a lot of comic relief in this movie.
Oh, I
that,
hope so. I hope so.
Will be fun to entertain. But all right, we are going to get into our gaming time. We're going to play a few games. The first one is going to be an NFL style draft.
Like a serpentine draft.
Yep, we're going to go back and forth.
I pick first, you pick first, or second, Then you pick again. I pick like
Yep,
that.
exactly. We're gonna do that style.
You wanna flip a coin?
Yeah, we can absolutely flip a coin. Quick
Well-
intermission. All right, and we're back. So we are going to be doing a draft, like we previously stated. It's going to be a 5v5. It's a serpentine style draft. We're going to flip a coin to see who goes first. They will pick, and then the next person will give their first pick as well as their second pick before it moves back to the first person. The rules for this draft are that it has to be MCU characters only. In that version, the MCU version of these characters only. So that way we can keep it fair knowledge level wise. And
Yeah, I tried.
power levels should be pretty obvious because we have the film to watch too to back it up.
Yeah, we got a baseline for everything.
Yep, exactly.
I got my
Shout out
notebook.
to Freddie podcast. They're one of the people I saw doing drafts first a few years ago, and that's where we kind of got the idea from. Since then, a bunch of other influencers have used this idea, so we're also going to use it. Our first draft is going to be an Avengers lineup. Heroes only. Anti-heroes are allowed. We're going to flip a coin. Am I calling it in the air?
Sure.
Okay.
You want me to catch it and flip it, or you want me to let it
Yep,
land?
catch it and flip it.
Okay. What do you got in there?
Flip it in there.
Okay.
Heads.
Tails.
Okay, do you want to go first or second?
We are going by power level.
Yep.
Strongest 5 Avengers.
Or no,
Or not
just,
Avengers.
Just building the best team, the best possible team you think you can build. So it doesn't have to be
I'll go
only the
first.
most powerful.
I'll go
'Cause
first.
You want to build a good team that's versatile. Okay. All right,
I'll
you go first.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's your first pick. Okay.
Yep.
He was on my list, but I'm not too pressed about that. My first pick, I'm gonna take Venom.
That's fine.
Okay. And so I got Venom, and you have Spidey in your first.
That's a good first
picks.
pick though. Spider-Man and
Spider-Man
Venom.
and Venom. Yep. That I
like that.
appreciate the symmetry of that for
I like
sure.
that. I like that.
I have one that's deep in the bag, but I know you know this bag too, so
Okay.
I don't want to risk it necessarily. But I think I'm going to, just to secure someone specifically, and that's gonna be Hulk, the big green monster. My man, the
Fuck.
Hulk is going to be my second pick.
Do you want to know what my second pick is?
What's your second pick?
Smart Hulk.
No, not allowed. Not allowed.
Damn.
Not allowed. Not happening. Same. It's
It was
the
on there
MCU
though.
Hulk.
That's-
The MCU Hulk only.
We got to get to the. I gotta find somebody off the bench now. Hold on. Let me see. Give me Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor
Okay.
Strange. Yeah.
Strange was also on my list. So that being said, I am going to take Wanda as my third pick.
Dude.
Being a
Did you just look at my list and like copy the whole thing?
super power. I told you, dude. It's the same bags we're pulling from.
Fine.
Super powerful sorceress. For your guys' information, Wanda we are classifying as a hero. So prior to the events of WandaVision, so up until Endgame, at the end of Endgame, she's still Wanda and a hero. But then the Scarlet Witch, which takes over, classifies as a villain. We are classifying those as two separate characters. We predetermined that rule going into this. And then with my fourth pick,
You better not.
I'm going to reach deep in the bag
You
here,
better not.
and I'm going to pull out Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider.
Oh.
How do you feel about that, buddy?
I love that pick. It wasn't on my list.
It wasn't on your list,
I'm-
really.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
glad
lie.
because
I'm
I was
not
worried you
lie.
were gonna have that one on your list. For those of you who don't know, Robbie Reyes is in the Agents of Shield show, which I consider MCU canon, even though it might not be the most MCU canon. I consider it MCU canon, and I love that Robbie Reyes. And any Ghost Rider is an absolute powerhouse and someone you want on your team.
So you have 3 picks.
I have 4.
I have 2.
Oh, you didn't pick your 3rd pick.
Nope.
Damn.
So I'm taking 2 this time.
Okay.
Give me Ant-Man.
Just finish out your roster, actually.
Okay. Give me Ant-Man.
Ant-Man? Okay.
Okay.
I'll give you all 3 picks. Yeah,
Well, give me 2. You do your 5th. I'll do my last one. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
If you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Ant-Man?
So,
Okay.
Yeah, I have Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you took Wanda. Give me Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Okay. Alrighty. With my 5th and final pick in this draft for the Heroes team, I'm going to round out my team with a leader, a guy who has the resources and the means to tech everyone out
Oh,
in this
just let me
team.
take Iron Man, dude.
Oh, no. Don't worry about that. I'm taking somebody better than old Tony Stark.
Okay.
And that is going to be the king of Wakanda, T'Challa, the Black Panther.
I like that. I hate that you picked him, but I like that pick. Oh, shit. Damn. Give me Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Okay. That's a decent pick. All right. So, my team consists of Venom, Hulk, Wanda, Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, and Black Panther. And your team is?
I got Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, Shang-Chi, and Captain Marvel.
I personally think my team wipes the floor with your team.
Dude, you literally took 3 of the people I was going to take in order.
Right
before I could get to
I
them.
don't think your team stands much of a chance. I think Strange is probably.
I had a vision, dude.
Strange and Captain Marvel, you're probably your biggest heavy hitters. Shang-Chi is gonna be good for hand to hand, but not against anybody on my team.
Imagine a giant Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Ant-Man could share the Pym particles, but I still don't think a giant Spider-Man is taking out the Hulk.
I know. I know.
Let alone, like, I think Venom and Hulk are 2 of, like, my mid-tier of my team. You got Black Panther, who's probably the lowest, like, power-wise, but his tech, his knowledge, the vibranium,
that
like,
shit's priceless.
he's especially even, I know we're not including it, but in the comics, Black Panther is way smarter than old bitch Wayne, and is one of the most lethal combatants in the Marvel universe. He's also has contingency. What's the word? Contingency plans for every character in the Marvel universe. So yeah, he's an absolute badass. And then yeah, you have Wanda and Ghost Rider also on that team. The magic power and the Hellfire. Oh man.
You want to hear what my team was supposed to be?
What was your team supposed to be?
Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Smart Hulk, Wanda, and then Iron Man or Captain Marvel.
That's not.
I still think you would have.
I still think I would have won. But that's not for us to decide. That is for you guys to decide.
Just please lie.
So,
tell them.
Let us know in the comments. Who do you think won the hero draft? Next up, we're gonna get into the villains draft.
I gotta get my get back.
You picked first on the last one. I'll pick first on this one. Okay. And with my first pick, I'm going the big bad of the MCU, the Mad Titan, Thanos, as my first pick.
You just cross that off here real quick. So I get 2 now, right?
Yep.
Okay, give me Kang.
Kang, the Conqueror.
Wait.
So That's Quantum Mania Kang, correct? Okay. So the guy that got beat by a bunch of ants. Good. Good to know.
Are we counting that? Does that...
Yes. Unless
because it's not the comic.
Yeah, it's not the comics.
Damn.
It
Okay.
is the MCU version. Or would you rather it be He Who Remains from Loki?
Scratch that. I don't take it.
No, you already took Kang.
Fuck,
You already took Kang.
Give me the Loki one.
Loki is your number 2?
No. The He Who Remains.
Oh, He Who Remains. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you He Who Remains.
Give me Dormammu.
And Dormammu. Okay, that's a good pick. That was on my list. Alrighty, my next 2 picks. My second pick, I'm going to go with. Give me Ultron.
Let me cross that out.
And give me Surtur.
Let me cross that one out too. And I get 2 again.
You get 2 again.
Okay. Give me Ego.
Ego the Living Planet. Okay.
And give me Cassandra Nova.
Cassandra Nova. That's a recent pull, but that's a good one. I like that. I don't hate that at all. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Okay. So we have Thanos is gone. I got Thanos, I got Ultron, and I got Surtur. Dormammu is taken. I'm gonna take Baron Mordor as my next pick from Doctor Strange. Pretty high level sorcerer.
Is that your 4th pick?
That's my 4th pick.
Okay.
And now for my 5th and final pick.
Please give me my 5th.
Give me Abomination.
Oh, I like that. It's making me rethink this. Hold on.
Because you not only want to pick a powerful character, but you want to pick a powerful character that's going to help your team beat my team. Which my team is big fucking problem.
I know, you
Team.
took Surtur. You took a lot of them. Like,
Yeah. Thanos, Abomination, and Surtur. Those are physical abominations. And
give me Hela.
Hela. Okay. So you went the more magical route for sure.
Yeah.
I like it though. I
fuck-
think this one's
fucked
more
up on-
competitive
I
for
fucked
sure.
up on Kang.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna take Ultron if I didn't take Kang.
Yeah. Kang is one I thought about, but then I reminded myself it's not the comic version.
You
and
just
it
reminded
has to
me
be
of that, and
the
you were like
MCU
the one
version.
when you said the one that got his ass kicked by ants. I went, damn, he's right.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's bad.
Kang in the MCU didn't get his chance to flourish and become the villain he truly is.
I did get Cassandra Nova though.
Yeah, that's a big pull. That's one I didn't even think about. That's not even on my list.
You're welcome.
But Thanos also does not have the Infinity Gauntlet. That wouldn't make it fair. It's just base level Thanos, which is still
Just instantly
a
snaps away
big
half my team.
fucking a big fucking problem. But my team to round it out is Thanos, Ultron, Surtur, Baron Mordor, and Abomination.
Can I add like an honorable mention to my team since you got all the good ones?
No, unless I get to add an honorable mention to my team.
Fine. I get to say it first though. Hold on.
Okay, I'll let you say it first.
So I
Give me your
got Kang, the He Who Remains version.
Mhm.
God, I hate that pick. Such a bad pick. I took Dormammu second.
That's a solid pick. I was pissed you took that one from me.
I got Ego, Cassandra Nova, and Hela. My honorable mention is Gore.
Gore the God Butcher. That's a good honorable mention for sure. My honorable mention was gonna be Wenwu with the 10 rings. Shang-Chi's dad.
Yeah, we just watched that too.
Yep.
I should have got that a lot quicker.
Yeah, because the 10 rings can be included. That's fair, especially since he had them for like 1,000 years. But I think this is a good showdown. I think you're more competitive. I think Cassandra Nova adds an interesting twist I wasn't prepared for
'Cause
on my team.
she can use her powers defensively too to protect everybody else.
But I think
Hey,
just Surtur himself
okay, that's not fair.
is such a fucking problem.
I had him too.
And then you add Ultron
and Thanos.
and Thanos and Abomination, who can go blow for blow with the Hulk.
Yeah, literally, look at my number 1 and 2. Ultron, Thanos.
Yep. Okay.
And then Surtur was 4th.
But again, it is not up to us who wins this one.
Give me the win.
Let
on
us
one
know
of them.
who wins the villains draft of this week. And then the last game we have for each other today and for you guys today is going to be a round of 20 questions.
Pray for me, please.
We both have predetermined a random character from the MCU that we have written down. And we will each give each other 20 questions. We're going to try and keep them yes or no questions, but sometimes they'll range just a little bit.
we might give like barely a little bit of info.
Yep, there can be some hints every kind of now and then, but very minimal ones. And see who can win this one and who can get the character in the least amount of questions. If you can't get it in 20 questions, then I guess it's really a trivia for you guys at that point to see who can guess it amongst our viewers and our fans.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay.
I want to guess first.
All right.
I gotta win something. I gotta do it.
What do you got for me, my friend?
Oh, okay. Does this character appear in multiple phases?
Yes.
Phase 3?
Yes.
I gotta take notes. Just bear with me. Is this character in phase 2?
Yes.
Is this character in phase 1?
Yes.
Is this character in phase 4?
No. Just while he is taking notes, I'm going to give you guys kind of a quick little breakdown of the MCU timeline. So in phase 1, you had Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, I believe that is what that is. I'm sorry, hold on. I'm looking at my computer. It is, yes, Iron Man 2, Thor, the first one, Captain America, the Avengers. Phase 2 consists of Iron Man 2, Thor, the Dark World, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 1, The Avengers, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, a few TV shows consisting of Agent Carter, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Season 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then the Netflix shows of Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Punisher, Iron Fist, so it's Daredevil Season 1, Jessica Jones, Daredevil Season 2, and Luke Cage Season 1 is Phase 2. Phase 3 is Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, the first one, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, and Spider-Man Far From Home. And the TV shows in that were Agent Carter, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., 5, 6, and 7 season. Inhumans, Cloak and Dagger, Season 1 and 2. The Hulu shows Runaways, Seasons 1, 2, and 3. And then the Netflix shows Iron Fist, Season 1, Defenders, Punisher, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist Season 2, Daredevil Season 3, I believe, Punisher Season 2, Jessica Jones Season 2, and then Phase 4 is Black Widow, Shang-Chi, The Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, I believe is what that one is.
In Phase 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Wakanda Forever.
WandaVision is the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki season 1, What If, Hawkeye, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, the Groot special, the She-Hulk show, Werewolf by Night, and the Guardians Christmas holiday special is all in Phase 4. Phase 5 consists of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, where Kang gets his ass kicked by ants. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Captain Marvel, the Marvels, sorry, Deadpool 3, Captain America: Brave New World, the TV shows Secret Invasion, Loki, What If, Echo, and Agatha all along. And then Phase 6 is still to come. But that is the MCU that we are, any of these characters could be from, is any of those projects. Ethan, you are on your fifth question? Sixth question.
Is it a TV show or a movie? Or is it a TV show?
No. That's number 7.
Yep. Is it a movie with the original Avengers cast?
What do you mean?
Is it any of the movies that the original Avengers cast is like a main character?
Like, so the original Avengers being Iron Man, Cap, Thor, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. Any of their solo movies?
Yes.
Is that what you're asking? Is he in one of, or are they in one of those solo movies?
Are they in one of those solo movies?
Yes.
Are they in a movie that's not a solo movie?
No. That's question number 8 gone. Number 9 coming up.
Is this character in Guardians of the Galaxy?
No.
Well, what am I doing? It's not the original Avengers cast.
Yeah.
Kind of wasted that one.
That was a wasted question.
I was looking at it.
For sure.
Okay.
Question number 10. Halfway.
Is this character in Thor? Any of the Thor movies?
Yes.
Does this character get a lot of screen time?
Not a ton.
Is this character in Thor: Love and Thunder?
No.
That's the third one, right?
That's the 4th one.
Which one's the third one?
Ragnarok.
Which one's Brave New World? The second one?
Brave New World
Or Jesus
is
Christ.
the newest Captain America movie.
Yeah, no. What's
The Dark World?
Dark World? There you
That's
go.
the second movie.
That's the second one. Is the character in Dark World?
Yes. That's question number 14 coming up.
Is it Hela?
No.
Mm.
Hela is not in the Dark World.
See, my knowledge is getting pushed right now. I haven't seen.
I
that
would
movie
rank
in
this
forever.
like a mid-level difficulty character.
Is it Loki?
No. That was number 15. What do you got for 16?
Is this character male or female?
That's not a yes or no question.
Is it? Is this character
It's a male. I'll give
Okay.
I'll give it to you as one question though. It's a male.
Okay.
17.
I don't know. What's Hold on, quick Google search. I don't remember this guy's name.
Don't Google. No Googling.
No, I know it's a specific person. I just don't know their name.
Describe it.
There we go. I don't know why I forgot. Is it Odin?
Yes, it is.
Oh, there we go.
17th question. Winner there. You got it on the nose. It is the All-Father, Odin. He is in Thor 1. He's in Thor the Dark World. He is in Thor Ragnarok, where he dies in that movie. He is also briefly in, I think it's Doctor Strange. Or wait, no, that's just Thor. That's just Thor. Never mind. No, I'm wrong. Yeah, no, it's just those 3 projects I believe that Odin is in.
Odin. Oh yeah, no, because short those up to the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Yeah,
Okay.
asking Strange if he knows where Odin
Yeah,
is.
that one messed with me a little too.
But all right, good job. You got it in 17 questions. Let's see if I can beat that. I would say, would you agree that that's mid-level difficulty?
Yeah, I was just
Okay. What would you rank your character's difficulty?
Ooh. Probably a little harder. Maybe mid for you because your knowledge is out there.
Okay, so hard for most people though?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you got your character in your mind? All right. Is this character in phase 1?
No.
Phase 2?
Yes.
Phase 3?
Yes.
Phase 4?
Give me a second. I'm looking.
Phase 2 and 3.
Hold on. Actually, I have a. Can't zoom in more. Here, let me see your computer real quick. Oh, yes. I was looking over it. It's in there.
He is in phase 4?
Yes.
Okay, so phase 2, 3, and 4 are they in phase 5?
Yes.
5 and 6? So they're in phase 5. We don't know much about phase 6 yet. And
yeah,
5.
it's really just
So 2, 3, 4, and
Daredevil
5.
Born Again, right?
Yeah.
That's out. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so.
So no, he's not. No fix it.
Yeah. Okay, so is it a he?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a he.
What question is that?
That was number 4.
Will you ask? No, that's 5, homie. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Page 5, and then if he was a male, it's 6.
Okay. Hero?
Yes. Yes.
Is he a guardian?
Yes.
Okay. He's one of the original guardians, though, because he's in so many phases. So, does this character have powers? Or, let me rephrase. Is this character human or alien?
Alien.
Alien?
Yeah.
Groot.
No.
Drax?
Yeah.
Okay. Drax in question
Drax,
11.
The
All right,
Destroyer.
that's 11 versus 17.
I give up.
That is going to wrap it up for the games this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm probably going to have to edit that one quite a bit because there's a lot of pauses and long breaks, but we'll make it work. We hope you guys liked and enjoyed this episode. It should be slightly shorter format for you guys. But We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Make sure to check out our other plot twist episode where we broke down the conspiracy theory of 23 Russian KGB soldiers being turned into pillars of stone by aliens, I guess.
Yeah,
we got into that in that episode. And also make sure to check out our Punch Lines episode where we deep dive into the UFC and all the great things that has to offer in the world of MMA. But that being said, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow us on all of our socials. We are on
Instagram, TikTok. What else we got?
Twitter.
Oh yeah, Twitter.
Spotify.
We got a Spotify and a YouTube.
YouTube. Go follow.
I think that's it.
We'll see you guys next week.
Good
Peace.
afternoon.